with all that over splurging and excessive indulgence that Easter brought, the umpteen number of lunches and dinners with family and friends, post that, midweek lunches need to be a simple yet stylish affair. And the trick to that is bacon. Bacon wrapped with Mahi Mahi Fillets on a bed of vegetables in a single tray bake works really well. Subtle flavors of lemon rind with parsley bring out the magic of the dish, and the smokiness of the bacon is just sheer heaven. Pair this slyly with leftover hummus and pita and you have a decadent meal to enjoy. Let's get to creating it. Now, while I'm still wallowing through that Easter charade and I definitely need to burn off all that excess calories, out here I'm going to preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius on the fan mode or 220 on old-fashioned mode, just so that the fish goes in and bakes for 9 to 10 minutes. Now out here I've got a kg of Mahi Mahi fillets that I've cut into the perfect squares, and we're going to marinate that with the juice of 2 lemons, just so that it gives it that burst of flavor. 4 cloves of garlic finely minced, 4 chipotle red peppers. You just want that subtle heat and not that sharp spice. Definitely the rind of 2 lemons for that burst of summery freshness. A slight dash of parsley. So while I've got 4 tablespoons out here, I'm just going to use a tablespoon and half of it. Drizzle some extra virgin olive oil on it and allow this to sit on the side for about 8 to 10 minutes. So 10 ml of extra virgin olive oil is just going to balance everything out together. A fine sprinkle of some sea salt, not too much because bacon tends to be slightly salty, along with an overload of some freshly milled black pepper. And this is the only thing that's going to give you that burst of heat right within. A quick mix and we allow this to sit on the side for a good 10 minutes. Out here on a tray lined with parchment paper, and parchment paper is only used because it helps you in cleaning the tray later. No other work but this, it really helps every time. Add a fine drizzle of some extra virgin olive oil on top, and I've taken about 600 grams of potatoes, cut them into 1 centimeter roundels, parboiled them for 8 minutes in salted water till they are just about 80% done. We just line them on the tray. To that, we're going to add in some haricot beans. So I've got about 300 grams of haricot beans that I've just nipped the head and the tail. Blanch them as well and they go on top. This is such a simple tray bake which has everything in a perfect single pot creation. Most often I feel the success of a tray bake is in color. So out here I've got 4 chipotle peppers that I've cut. I'm using 2 more. Just cut it into half. A fine sprinkle of that parsley that we had on top. We're going to reserve some just to garnish in the end. And I want a total contrary flavor. So I'm using some rosemary, lavender, sea salt out here just to season this mix with another drizzle of some extra virgin olive oil on top. Just about 10 ml. A fine drizzle is perfect just to balance everything out. $400 grams of streaky bacon is what's going to mask this and blanket the Mahi Mahi fillet. So well marinated, you take 1 rasher, roll it round well, allow it to seal, and because we are all bacon obsessed, I'm going to take another rasher and roll it, creating a crisscross pattern. So just roll this again on the other side and you place this right on top. Showing you a close-up is really simple. You roll the bacon and allow it to seal perfectly well on one side, and you take another rasher in the crisscross fashion on the other. And this really is a starry, starry wonder. I tell you, some of the drama that the family has is way over the top. While some enjoy 2 rashers of bacon, there are some that barely tolerate 1 on the fish. So go as the needs of your family. Roll 1, roll 2, or roll 3 if they are as obsessed as I am. Any leftover marinade is sheer liquid gold always, so drizzle it on top and allow it to crink up to perfection when it's baked. So drizzle that lime olive oil goodness with the slight specks of chipotle and parsley, and this is ready to go bang into that preheated oven. Now in this goes at 200 degrees Celsius for a good 9 minutes, but I like to get the bacon nice and crisp for another minute. Only when it's breakfast do I really enjoy bacon that's nice and crisp. I like the bacon wrapped on the fish to be about 80% done, where it is perfectly holding the fish together, but at the same time it has that soft smokiness coming through. With this ready, it's time to take it out and just pair it with the leftover hummus and the pita, and you have a decadent meal. With the potatoes crisping up really well and the beans wilting with the high heat in the oven, the bacon wrapped fish is a sheer burst of smoky flavor right on top. Pair this with a leftover hummus and pita bread, quintessentially important just to mop up all that marinade that has roasted to perfection. I hope you enjoyed creating yet another simple, stylish, but fabulously elegant meal. Don't forget to share loads of love by hitting on the like button, and as I always say, don't forget to subscribe.